Well, hello, it's Wellness, and I have not been here for a while. So welcome again. I was writing some things this morning and I said, why not share it here live? Because I absolutely love to speak words and to speak words, life-giving words, right? And our words have so much power. So I was just finishing to write an idea and something that I want to do as a post for this week. And I said, why not share it here live? We hear the words, we read the words, we are different kind of learners. So when we read some people here, I don't know if you're listening to here live, let me know what is your best way of learning. Maybe it is learning by listening or by seeing or by taking action or by reading. So we all have different types of learning. And when we know ourselves, know thyself, right? When we know what is our best way of learning, then we are always going to be seeking for that kind of learning, because that's how we comprehend better and that's how we can absorb the information better. So I like to say, I was writing in another post, that knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is freedom. And when we know what we're doing that can be interrupting or getting in the way from our abundance, from our freedom, then we become successful, whatever we're trying to do. Sometimes the roadblocks are right in front of ourselves, but we're not seeing those. And when we start mentoring with someone, when we start talking with someone who is a guide, a leader, a mentor, a coach, and they reflect that back, their job or our job as coaches, as leaders, as guides, as mentors, are to reflect back the words we're listening from other people. That is our only mission and job, because how do we learn better? We learn better by self-experience. We do not like to be told what to do. However, when we come up with an idea of something, then we want to take that action, whether it's a good action or a bad action. But when we have an idea and it's ours, then nobody can take that away from us. So I think here we are in the mission to empower you guys. And we all need that. I need that too. So I need somebody else to empower me and believe in me and trust in me when I say that I'm going to do something. But right now I'm talking to you, and it's like, how can I empower you so that you can learn the tools and the skills to bring more into your life, more abundance, right? Everything, we want more. What is it that we want more of? We want more love, more abundance, more health, more life-giving activities and experiences, more travel. Whenever I ask a question or a poll of what do you want more in life, more people always say, like, I want to travel more. I want to have more time to spend with my loved ones. For myself, I want to have more time to spend with my loved ones. I want to have more money to be able to go places and not having to deal with, I have to save for a full year to go that place. I want to speak into abundance. I want to, why I do all these things and share and do my coaching and create business and now helping others create leaders is I want to help. I want to be able to pay and afford a full trip for my kids to go someplace wonderful, maybe Greece, to go someplace. What is that dream that you have? What is your motion? What is your motivating factor? What is that energy that is killing you and also driving you inside? That energy force that is what is it that you're doing what you're doing? And if you're not doing something that you absolutely love, then you're in the wrong vehicle. You're in the wrong boat. Or maybe you need to create a side hustle, a side source of income that gives you that drive, gives you that energy, gives you that potential so that you can empower yourself, develop yourself in ways that that energy can pour into what you're doing, maybe that you're not liking so much. Because when you change your relationship with yourself, you change the relationship of everything that you relate with, and you change the relationship and that direction of your life. That is how it is. We need to do activities and actions and pay attention to the words we use to elevate our energy. When we speak, when we hear that inner voice that we have in our head that is making us small, that voice that somebody put in our head, right? Because it's the voice of a teacher, it's the voice of a parent, it's the voice of some caregiver that probably they were doing their best intention. However, maybe it was directed we absorbed it and we made meaning in the wrong direction. So when we make that meaning in the wrong direction, no matter what we do, our efforts are not being reciprocated because they're not aligned to what we want. We're stretching ourselves too thin, and I think I have shared that before. We're stretching ourselves too thin, trying to do all the things, but not doing the right thing. And I share this with you because I've struggled myself for so many years, but it's every day being a little bit better. If you can take this away with you today, is every day try a little bit more, a little bit better. Go a new path, take another step. Take another step into maybe seeing things in a different direction. So I would like to hear your comments whenever you're listening to this. And again, say #replay or #live as we speak, and I will ask some questions as well. But talking about how to do things to change the habit from lack to abundance. And it's because our words, as I was saying, have a lot of power. And I wanted to share this with you today because the energy of the universe is high tomorrow. It's high because tomorrow is 6/6 of 2024. And I love to listen to things like that are energetic alignment to the cosmos, because then we are flowing with the energy of the world that creates worlds, right? When we are in alignment with that, we allow abundance, we allow more things, free will, like the nature happens without us having to do anything, manipulate anything, right? We want to go with the flow. We want to take the actions and allow ourselves the energy and take the wave that is coming, but not to get in the way of the wave, but to go and not allow it to tumble us, but to take that wave to create the things that we want. So I wanted to, like, when we allow that energy, that stronger energy of the universe and of the moon. It's full moon tomorrow. And if you know anything about the moon, I'm not an astrologist or anything like that, but I love to hear that the moon is feminine energy. The sun is masculine energy. And when the sun aligns with the moon, what happens when a man and a woman co-create? There is a creation. There is birth, something new. Right? So we're always desiring something. So when we allow creativity to flow through us, we utilize that energy and magic happens. There is creation, there is birth to something new. Like we are existing today because two people co-created with love, or maybe not, but there was co-creation, and then we were born. We are love. We are co-created, but we are not only human, we are also souls. And God wanted us to be here for something, for a call. So we need to change the words that we're using. So this was magical, and I want you to practice this and see how this resonates with you, with everything that you do. You know that we need to pay taxes, we need to pay bills, we need to pay when we go out for lunch, we need to pay out when we go for coffee, we need to pay for courses, we need to pay for a car, a house. We pay so many things on a daily basis. We are not even aware of it because it's just mechanical. What if we utilize that mechanical, instead of being mechanical, be intentional? It's not an expense, it's an investment. So for example, I absolutely love spending time, and right now I'm using the word spending, notice that, spending time, but it's actually investing time with other women, with someone who wants to learn more about what I have to share. Having that discovery call for me is like a gift to the universe, to you, and to your entire family. Because for me, that investment if I achieve a different perspective in you, so that you can see things from a different angle, a different perspective, and not feel hurt and pain so much more anymore, and know what other direction you can take. For me, that is my gift to you. That is that is what I absolutely love. For me, building relationships is the most precious gift. And yesterday I received the precious gift from someone else who is giving and pouring to me, and not only to me, to my business partner and her friends, to build a business. Yes, we're building a business together, and it's a life-giving business. But that's not the topic of this today, but is when we're in the business of life giving and life pouring and life investment, there is tenfolds in duplication, right? There is tenfold on receiving what we pour into. Because when we pour to one human, that spreads to so many and it returns so much. So I absolutely love pouring into one person, because that person, you're a woman, and not only a woman, you're a mom, and you're also a daughter. So we are the females that we can do so much around us. That's why I like to pour into you, and I like to be poured into, because when we grow as human, as women, and we feel fulfilled, when we feel satisfied, we're no longer feeling lack, but it's the words that we're doing. So let's practice today, start today this habit, so that you can start into the energy tomorrow. So what are you practicing? So let's say you go buy a cup of coffee today, or you go buy some tacos for lunch, or you go to the grocery store, and you have the thought of, oh my gosh, this is an expense, and it's a withdrawal from my bank. It's taking away money from my bank to pay for that coffee, to pay for those groceries, to pay for that car payment, or that insurance, or that mortgage. It's the day, today is the 5th of the month, so probably you're already kind of starting to pay the bills. A lot of bills are on my on my desk. It's like how we see those bills and what we feel about those bills is going to determine our abundance and our energy. So it's going to determine our abundance and our energy. So we want to elevate our frequency and change the thoughts that we're having. So instead of thinking, oh, there goes $10, oh, there goes $1, oh, there goes $500, maybe you're paying the mortgage, oh, there goes $2,000 or $1,900, right? Instead of thinking about there goes, and that is a lack mentality, think about it, all your bills, all your coffee, all your dates. Think about is investing. I am investing in having a house, right? I am investing in paying that I have water flowing in my house. I'm investing in internet so I can communicate with others. I'm investing in paying for I already said electricity and running water. So I'm investing in my insurance so I can be protected. See how it changes the energy? You feel different about it. So we will start connecting our thoughts with our emotions. We take different actions, and then that creates different results. But it's a flow. That's why I'm saying it's like ride the wave, but we have to change a few habits. And it takes practice, because we have done the same thing over and over. Maybe you're 40, maybe you're 50, maybe you're 60 years old and listening to this. It's like you won't change in one day. So don't expect and don't be so harsh on yourself to try to change everything in one day. It's like it takes habits. But today I am bringing a different perspective, one new idea. And when you start applying it consistently with how many opportunities that we have in one day to practice this, to practice and build a different muscle, a different brain path, so that it will change that habit, or it will create a habit. And then that habit, when we practice this consistently, it becomes like brushing our teeth. It's who we are and no longer what we do. So I hope this is making sense, and I hope you're taking away something, because this is actually fascinating. When we're starting to think about investment and not expenses, the same thing goes when we go to the doctor, or when we pay for a trip or an air flight, right? It's like, ouch, that hurts, because it's like, but what if, like, the cost of a flight, right? It's $400, $500, $600. Maybe you're going to Europe, $8,000, $9,000. So any amount, it doesn't matter. So instead of thinking about, ouch, it hurts, it's like, wow, it's creating something beautiful. I'm gonna go fly and see beautiful things. So it's investing in our experiences. It's investing in our health. It's investing in our well-being. So utilize this, because tomorrow, as I said, is 6/6 of 2024. And what we want to do is elevate our frequency. How do we do that? Also elevating our frequency. We need to be mindful of our time, our thoughts. We have to be mindful. And I love doing a little bit of meditation, because it allows us to be present to the present moment, not live in the past, not live in the future, but being in the present moment. And the present moment is paying the bills, right? Is the present moment is living right here, right now. And when you're allowing yourself to be right here, right now, then you are already creating the future. But you're not stressed or anxious about the future. You're building your life, your castle, your home, your life right now. You're building your abundance right now. So when you start practicing this day after day, and I will be practicing with you, we will see what happens in the next 6 months. What happens by December? I would absolutely love to see what this resonated with you today, and what it was able to create for you in the next 6 months. So think about, again, your thoughts direct your actions, which lead your emotions, which create results. Are you paying attention? Let's start paying attention to our everyday life, and take those blinds off. No longer live like a smog, like a cloud, just like living and existing. I want you to live, not living, just existing, but just thriving. And everything is little by little. So tell me in the comments, what are you taking away? What is one action that you're gonna start doing? And again, I want my dream for you is for you to live a great life. So happy Wellness Wednesday, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.